One of the things we have been talking about a lot on this Masala tour is the role of communities and the link between individuals and communities and faiths. People and communities have built their own sacred spaces all over the land and used them as a way of catalyzing the community, bringing people together and keeping the values, the ethics alive and vibrant in spite of being thousands of miles away from India. We are fortunate today in Bradford to be with Mr. Dharni, who is one of the catalysts for the Laxminarayan temple here, which was opened by Her Majesty the Queen, and he has been instrumental in raising the £3 million or over £3 million needed for this temple. But more importantly, this idea of social capital, which economists talk about in the textbooks and our students learn in the classroom, is actually a theoretical fabric, but very often the social capital that is built by catalysts like Mr. Dharni and sustained and developed becomes a major hub for the social, economic and cultural progress of a nation. And this is the kind of story we will be talking about with Mr. Dharni here in this interview. So Mr. Dharni, tell us, now that the temple is built and the community comes together regularly, what impact is it having on them as people and on the wider area of West Yorkshire?
Well, as you said, Mr. Shah, that the community thousands of miles away from India, Bharat, it's a meeting place for them, and they get consolation, they get peace, they get spiritual satisfaction, and they get families together here, and it is some sort of a meeting place for them, and they feel pride in themselves that although they are far away from the homeland and far away from the Hindus in mainstream in India, but they have been able to provide for the young generation a legacy for the future people, for the future young children, to see that what Hinduism is. As I was talking on Diwali day to the audience in my speech, that it is a way of telling them what we are to the young generation. Example say, we have a Diwali celebration in this temple every year, and we have a major firework in the city, and 1,000 people come all over the city to see it. It is just to tell them that how we celebrate our Diwali, so that they don't forget, so that they come to the line, they come to that sort of a structure that what Hinduism is. So this place, when we say we have built it, we feel proud in ourselves that we have done something for the young generation.
Do you get school visits coming here? And
every day, from all over Bradford, from all over the surroundings, school children from various classes, various schools, Christians, Romans, Muslims, all of them come to see what we do. Then the police comes here once or twice a month to see what Hindus do, how we celebrate, how we worship. Then the prison officers, they come here. It is some sort of a philosophy which we are spreading to the rest of the community, to the host community, that what we are.
So it is interesting that this building, which is financed and built by the community, is now actually becoming a beacon of cultural education and awareness for the whole locality in Bradford. And in a sense, not only are we bringing our families together and our young people together, but we are also managing to inspire the neighborhood and to keep the peace and keep the kind of economic success and creativity within the region where we operate. So that's quite remarkable. I mean, considering that there is a lot of cultural ignorance out there, and the role you play is very important. And when people have a direct experience of a festival like Diwali, that experience stays with them for some time, and it tells them about who we are from the inside.
Yes, I mean, you might have seen with Hasmukh Shah in the city that street Diwali lights.
Yeah.
It is a major achievement. People like Hasmukh Shah, like maybe myself as well at the time, when we approached the council, we fought with them for years and years that we want these lights so that all people know what Diwali is. And now we have got them, and they're lit every year by the council expenses, and because we pay whatever dues are to the council, and we expect them to spend some money for us as well. So with a big fight, Hasmukh Shah was in that meeting as well, in those group as well. We fought for maybe 2 or 3 years with them, and then we at the end we got what we wanted. And now Vishwanath is looking after these lights, and they celebrate every year. But it is spread all over the city, so that all of the host community knows about Diwali when it comes, and what we do and how we lit our lights. So apart from this, I mean, we have said like Janmashtami, like Ram Navami, like any religious function, major function. People come here, children come here, and we celebrate it every year, every time. And plus then our small children, we run Hindi classes so that we can teach our children Hindi classes. This year we are sending some children for the O levels and A levels as well now. So we have reached that level. And then we have Hindi teachers who teach without taking any money. And they're just trying to educate the children about our mother tongues are.